Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Dredge, the Pale Reach. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we're nearly done with this DLC as far as I know. We only have one thing to collect. Well, I done did that again, and I just need to figure out where that is. Mostly because I don't think I've explored too much along this coast. Because usually by the time I'm around there, it's basically the middle of the night. Oh, and then, oh, jeez. And then of course there's this area that I haven't broken through yet. Oh. Well then. There's the ice shiver. That was fast. Alright. So I guess we kind of just hope that we end up finding the right finch, the ice fish for the dude in pale. Because we find that guy, grab the hand thing, I'm fairly certain that among all the things that we have in our net, one of them, especially if it's this thing, the sooner I get rid of that thing, the better. Better chance for me to actually finish this off, I guess. Here's the missing ice shaper. You really found it. How on earth do you actually locate that stuff down here in the deep anyway? Let me slot this blade in here, and yeah, that seems right. I think it's ready to start cutting. Blocks of ice coming right up. That works pretty well. Here, these are on the house. Sweet. Thaws in about 1 day. Extends the shelf life of fish and other ice blocks. More ice is more efficient up to a point. From now on, I'll be able to stock some of these ice blocks at my pontoons. Thanks, partner. Cool. So now we have the ability to simply chill the ice, chill the fish. That's pretty great. Because that is usually my biggest worry. I'm just waiting, hoping, desiring, nope, one of these fish to be ice fish. So let's double check the journal really quick. The Pale Reach. The wall. Big boy. 33 caught. Within the ice. Rod, trawl. Okay, yeah. Because I perished that first time, the one I was supposed to catch went away. He's gone. So we're heading back. Maybe I'll be lucky and I'll spot some stuff. Oh no, you're the... I still have no clue what those things are for. I say it's driving me mad, but other things in this game are doing that just fine. Man, that was fast. It might be faster if I just buy some bait while I do my repairs. Oh, you sell big ice chunks. And it does tell you how long it takes for these to do their thing too, which is nice. Alright, bait. Shark. Eel. Okay, I was hoping for it to be... Hello, you're new. Are you? Char. Hardy fish thrive in deep lakes and cold oceans. While their appearance can vary, they commonly exhibit a brilliant red body. Neat. I'm mostly just hoping that an ice fish will appear. Alright, that's the ice fish. This wasn't the one. Was it this one? Shit. Balls. Alright, let's rest. This fish should keep for a while. Ugh. The fact that I now have 3 of those beholder-looking mofos staring at me is just... ugh. Hi, music. Thanks for getting all dramatic. It's fine. Repaired. It's a good thing I don't need much money for anything else besides repairs at this point. Alright. So we're pretty much just gonna hope that that it was this crab pot over here that had the fish that I need. That's pretty much my biggest hope right now. Because, good lord, everything could suck if it's... There we go. Fish. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Hi. You son of a bitch. Frozen in time, heavy rhyme. Alright. What of you? Fuck the ice. Stars, leave the sky. Alright, fallen stars. An assembly of asteroids conjoined on the dark. Finger-like roots stretched down through the substrate. Funky. Sea stars are arranged in a circle on the ground. Moments later, the sinewy heel stomps down through each of them. Fall to the deep. Oh! Okay, I am stupid lucky in that this is the abomination it requires. The figure places the body of the stargazer in the center of the crushed sea stars. They angle its cratered eye to the sky, attention still fixed on the gruesome pile of fish in front of it. The hooded figure gestures to a book on a nearby rock. Your payment. As you leave, the figure is still focused on the grim fish, adjusting its position, waiting, adjusting over and over. New book. Book of Astral Symbols. Totally not vague in the slightest. I don't know what you're talking about. That is... Okay. Well, that's the third. Alright, so we are missing one actual fish. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 aberrations. Quite like the fact that these super rare fish, like the oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tiger shark, and coelacanth. Did I need the sleeper shark for something? I might have needed the sleeper shark for something. But yeah, that those guys are so rare that they don't have an aberration in the first place. Alright. With our prize, we are now going to go back, I suppose. I completely derped on which ones I actually didn't have the aberrations of. The giant squids, that's quite clearly a giant squid. And the char. Wonder how one picks up giant squids in this. They're not a char. This does mean I can sell off any of the fish that I find from now on. Man, this trawling is actually really freaking fantastic, I will not lie. About you? Are you anything special? Abyssal. Nice try. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba. Alright, those are nearly depleted. I'm just selling all y'all. Back. Shipyard. Alright. Got me double checking something here. I think that is all of the pursuits in this DLC. Which, honestly, is not terrible. This was a fun 2 hours or so of playing the game and finding new terrible creatures, of which are beyond my everything. Let's see. I did have an abyssal one, right? Right, the abyssal was the fathomless winch. I don't think I'm going to be able to trawl up a giant squid. So I'm going to try you. And now that it's night, maybe the biggins mostly primarily come out at night. I don't know. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Damn it. I was hoping that char was going to be weird char. Damn it. Man. Ah, such is my luck. That thing I should know about. It's like an oil rig. Okay. There was, in fact, some sort of a weird oil rig. Shadowy oil rig. But yeah, for the most part, I believe that is the DLC complete. It's short, but I think what it was too is that they had created this particular DLC for the sake of having something come out, because the other DLC that was coming out was taking far longer than they had hoped. At least that's kind of my assumption. Nope. I don't know, something was just making weird noises over there. Now, for all I know, the items that we got here in this DLC will not be all that worthwhile when it comes to the next one. which is fine. Most of the items that we've been purchasing slash making haven't actually been that fantastic for some of the other areas that we deal with. I'm an idiot. I should have kept all those fish to fill up the distraction tanks. That's fine. God, having so much fishing speed it almost feels like cheating. Just look at this. Almost filled now. Anyways, so my idea right now is that I'm going to take a dock here to drop a save. I'm going to fill up the bait. And then I'm going to try and see if there's anything I can actually fish in the middle of the area here. Oh, also my ice cubes are gone. Alright. You know, theoretically, the relatively smarter idea would be to take this opportunity, put some dynamite or something in there. Do I have any bait? I don't. But yeah, to put some like dynamite or something in there. Be all like, smile, bitch. Light the fuse and watch it explode. Not me killing time by fishing. Boo. I'm more or less just trying to see if I can't capture some of the last of the fish in this area at this point. Because I don't think that there is anything else to this DLC. It's not a case of there should be something more. It's just there isn't. And that's not a terrible thing. This is a nice little bit. And it tells an interesting story of Eldritch horror that, once again, the kind of Eldritch horror I like. Where everything's kind of still a mystery, and most everything is because the humans were, you know, being humans in their own human-y way. Ah. Oh, plenty more bait. Sometimes all you need is a good, simple, short story to ignite the imagination, as it were. Okay, I don't need to be freaking out. I just need there to be enough goddamn in order to do the thing I need. Distract the narwhal. I think it is, though. Oh, it is by trawl? That makes so little sense. But alright, sure. I'll get my trawl. That's annoying. And only by trawl, too. Oh god, okay. So that's doubly annoying. Because what that means is that I'm going to have to always make sure my trawl is... Whoa. That my trawl is empty enough for it to be able to hold the fish. That's annoying. Coastal, shallow. Is there no other way I can get a coastal and a shallow? Well, there is this. And this would increase my chances of getting a corrupted fishy. Freaking trawl only. Alright, let me double make sure of shite. Day or night, that's fine. Yeah, it's only that thing. So I suppose I can wait until proper daytime. Alright. Put her down. I would like to be able to, in this, having at the least collected all the fish within this region. Probably not all the aberration. It's gonna tell me if I ended up catching the biggin. Oh, why did I sell all those fish? I could still use them as bait. Ah, well. I'm assuming that the giant fish is going to, giant fish. You know what I'm talking about. The giant goddamn piece of crap. Giant squid. That's the word for it. You bastard. Tokyo drifted too hard. But I'm going to assume that it's like in the deeper depths of the oceans. Who knows? Maybe it was more of the in-between sections of the areas. Yep. Regular. Regular. Dang it. Dang it. I only have like an increased chance by 1.5% of getting one of these, but in evil form. So, if I get it, I'm going to be a little bit surprised. Alright, so what was that? Book. Advanced fishing, no. 4% chance to aberration catch chance. The cover and indeed all pages are illegible. Where there should be words, instead there are unfamiliar constellations, hieroglyphs of stars, and astral shapes. Cool. I hate the fact that I am having to do this again. So I didn't use this power much when it came to anything in the base game. Which I believe I'm justified in my doing so, seeing as it doesn't increase my speed by too much. Oh god. Gotta go through the... Hey! Colossal squid. How colossal are we talking? Big. With hooked arms and tentacles, these massive squid grapple with the giants of the deep. That's heckin' awesome. And now my hope is that maybe I can find the not so pretty one. If I do, that'll be neat. If I don't, that's fine. What did I find that time? Ew, another one of you. Ew, gross. Quick rest. Probably shouldn't have quick rested because, you know, apparently better chance of catching aberrations. I think better chance catching aberrations when you're crazy. Don't quote me on that. It just feels like it half the time. But at the least, I'm satiated in knowing that I've at the least caught the base fish. Yeah. Caught the base fish in the DLC. So I'm gonna get back to the pontoon as quick as I can. And probably call it an episode. But yeah, this was a nice little DLC. A little bit of a pseudo change of pace in space before we end up delving into something else. Something that should be larger, more unique. They probably also really wanted an excuse to introduce the colossal squids. Found it. Hands of ice reach upward. Sharp hoarfrost blooming across whatever they touch. Oh, good. Because if there's one thing I love the idea of, it's a giant octopus with hands. That was sarcasm, by the way. Oh, shit. Monty's been whining at me for the past, like, 3 minutes to go out, and I suppose I should abide. Well, yeah, this was a really nice DLC. Just a quick dip into another story of eldritch horror. That is going to be a lot of money. Yes. Go to the shipyard. Repairs were made. I suppose I'll take everything that I had, put them back. Coastal shallow, ice, oceanic. I don't know if I'm gonna. Let's see. What else do we have in this? Cool. Alright, so we have of the aberrations. Pale reach, thank you. We have two aberrations to find, and I can do that off screen. This was fun. A nice little dip in your toes into a new area is always nice when it comes to games like this. And again, I freaking love this game to the point where I'm wanting to play the DLCs. That does not happen very much. If only because the DLCs in this just expand upon what it is that you get to do and where you get to fish and all the new fish and new weirdnesses that you have. So, more of this is very welcome in my books. And if they continued to make more DLCs for Dredge, I'd be a very happy individual. But I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. Fantastic little DLC, worth the, like, I think $6 that I ended up getting, spending it on, if only to also support the developers. So, this was great. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this short little visit to the South Pole, as it were. When we return, we are going to the Iron Rig. I believe that's what it's called. I'm terrible at remembering DLC names. But yeah, thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all are enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing. All that fun stuff helps out the channel immensely. Lets you know whenever the hell I upload something, which is currently 3 times a day, 6 days out of the week, because I have no life. And lets the almighty algorithm know that you are interested in this and be all like, hey, other people should also watch this stuff. And, you know, get more of my videos out there to other folks. And if you want to support the channel in a direct financial fashion, I have a ton of links down in the description below. Ko-fi, Patreon, Stream Elements, and, of course, YouTube's own Super Chat system. Every little bit of help, so once again, keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly, and goes to upgrading my PC and getting games for the channel whenever I have the extra money. Thank you everyone once again so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.